I'm James Vanderboom, and we're at Pool Road in Caveside, Tasmania. And
I'm Melissa Vanderboom.
And your business is Lucky Platypus, and I pretty much work for Lucky Platypus.
He is my staff member,
Yeah.
my one and only, and this is our morale officer, Maggie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Maggie.
Yep.
Can you talk about what you produce, what you do?
Lots of stuff.
You produce food and you crochet.
Yes. So we started out with candles, going into woolen wear. Started out with just your small things like beanies, scarves, or crochet. Preferred to do that than knitting. I'm not very good at knitting. And throws and stuff. And then when we moved to Tasmania, it went, because nobody would buy that, it went into jumpers. So now I do more jumpers and hand spin. I was spinning before, but really concentrating on spinning from the fleece and roving, which is the fluff you spin from as well. So the higher end is your hand spun yarns that I do, and for the cheaper end to cater for everybody's taste, like budget, store-bought yarn is for the cheaper stuff.
Okay, and so it's wool. Do any other?
Oh, it's not all wool, just yarn.
Okay.
Wool alpaca if I'm spinning,
Yeah.
and then all the other stuff is whatever is of a good budget. So it could be acrylic, wool. It could be wool soy blend as another one. Yeah, so it's just whatever I can get at a good price.
Yep.
That I can obviously sell it at a good price.
Okay.
And everything is handmade, so
Absolutely.
at what we sell. So that's one of our selling features at markets and things like that, is we make everything. We put a sign up, put lots of signs up, but people still ask us, did you make this?
Well, it can get confusing at some markets because people do resell and it's not always exactly their own.
We notice that a lot. Yeah, it's a bit annoying sometimes, selling stuff that you make and you're next to somebody who just imports something and sells it.
Or sells on garage sale stuff. Yeah. So James makes all the wooden stuff. So he has a laser and he does things like garden markers. So designs everything and then cuts out whatever needs to be lasered on and then lasers that. A lot of it started out because I needed like buttons or a shawl pin for a garment I was making. So like a cardigan with a shawl pin on it. So instead of buying one or trying to find one out there, I went, can you make one please? So that's
for labelling too, labelling the candle tins and stuff like that. And then one thing led to another, and then I just use whatever materials come to hand in the local area and make stuff out of it. So
buttons for my cardigans and stuff, and then they make bulk of them and then can sell them on as well. People absolutely love them. They're all individual, which also adds a touch to our garments, that they're all completely made by us rather than buying in something from Spotlight or whatever and putting it on there. And then what's the other things you do?
Oh, the pins.
You have done that?
Yeah. Oh, can't remember.
Doorstops.
Doorstops, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Just trying to practical things.
Yeah,
not
things
just
that people need.
It all comes out from what we do and what we need and what we've used ourselves, and then gone, oh, we could do that for other people.
Yes.
So you're trying to combine being practical and what materials are available and what tools I've got. The laser's a big thing. Yeah.
Okay. And that does the engraving.
It does the engraving. It does cut too.
Yeah, I was going to say. Cut timber. Yeah. Metal? Or that's another level of laser.
Oh, thin metal.
Yeah, that's like $10,000 level.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done orders for people.
I've engraved bits of metal, but that's mostly timber.
Yeah, so we did those boards for an order, cut out some. She had some, it's actually a local down the road, so she had these boards that her grandfather made, or a grandfather, and she wanted replacement ones. Something happened, And so she had the design, gave it to James, and James made her day. She was
That's great.
Yeah.
So you can
Lovely.
customise things. I prefer not to do too many of those because they're big. They take a lot of time. And it's research sometimes.
Yeah. All that stuff in the working background.
Where I could be working in the market, our little micro market garden. Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about some of the things you've grown? You said it was a bit cool this year, and things have taken a bit more time.
Yeah, so last year we were already selling stuff at a roadside stall and at the markets, and this year we've only just started selling stuff because of the frosts, ongoing frost through spring. But
so our whole aim of moving down here and having property was to have a market garden. So market garden, and then what we've been doing for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah.
With all the products like the wool and the wood. So the first year we just that bit out the window. First year we
it's a learning curve.
We just did some rows. The second year we developed it a slightly bit, and this year over winter we did all the development.
There were a lot of preparation.
A lot of prep, made it look more professional, had it more organised, did a lot of research, finding out what we can grow, what we can't grow, what time of the year to grow and things like that. But the weather this year has been, so today absolutely freezing, 13 degrees the highest. Yesterday was 26 degrees. So it's just been
fluctuating a lot.
So nuts, which has affected our produce. So even though we've gone 2 to 3 times the size of last year, we've got nowhere near as much productivity this year because of the
and this
crazy
is our
weather.
peak time because it's short season. We're at 300 metres altitude. Yeah, it's not like we're on the coast. But this year we've really upped our game, put covers on stuff. I'm all about weed control this year, weed management, and we bought a planter and a push hoe and got the rose cedar. So
big tank up the back for the irrigation.
26,000 litre tank at the back.
We call it the pimple. You come down the corners.
I'll put irrigation all over the place, so that way. So we've got the tank for when it dries up a bit, and then we can use the tank water. And we put a lot of beetroot in this year, doing beans, peas. We've got a potato crop. We've got some corn coming. We just planted some corn. Okay. Hopefully it'll come. Okay. It's a bit late.
Yes.
What else do we? Carrots. Just
cabbage, cauliflower,
just
turnips,
sold a lot
radish,
of
lettuce.
Did you find that the taste is, people's interest in the produce is consistent, or is there something they really go for? Or
it's only our second full year
of selling
produce, and we haven't even put the roadside stall out this year yet. But
strawberries are a big hit.
We started selling last week and yesterday, and everything nearly sold. And all we had was radish and lettuce yesterday, and radish, beetroot, and lettuce the week before, and
people
gone.
People like fresh produce. Yeah.
I think the fact that, and we're fingers crossed, the variety, and the fact that we can say that we've homegrown it, whereas a lot of
people are very supportive that way.
Yeah, a lot of people might have a store, but it doesn't mean they've grown it.
Yes.
They're buying it in, or they buy it from Woolies and sell it as their own. That's so rude.
So we say that we're organic, but we're not going to get certified.
I think you're showing up to the markets. It's you producing your own stuff. You're sharing it in different avenues on the internet as well. What you're doing in a number of different areas, I think that authenticity would appeal to people. They can trust you.
Yeah.
Last year the roadside stall did really well. So we just have it over in the
surprisingly, because we're in the middle of nowhere.
We are over in the corner there. And it's amazing how many tourists we didn't think they would, but it's amazing how many tourists are directed around here. Okay. So whether they're directed from like the visitor centre or something because of the beautiful view.
Swimming pool down the road.
Who knows? But so they often come around here and then they stop at the corner, which is where a roadside stall is, and they get lost and they go, do I go straight ahead on the dirt road, or do I go around the corner here? And we're like, just go into the store.
Yeah.
And some of them do.
Yeah.
The locals have really got to know us as well.
Yeah.
A lot of them this year are hanging out for it.
Yeah. So you got your stall out yet? No,
Yeah.
it's too cold.
Yeah.
That's a real compliment to you both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's quite humbling actually. It's really lovely. Like yesterday, a lot of them came back to buy more because they said, "Oh, we got it last week, and we absolutely loved it." So, "Oh, thanks for the feedback. It's good to know."
Yeah.
But this time last year, we had our potatoes out and that, so it's going to be late. They're just going to be late.
Do you have any pests, wallabies or
Rabbit.
anything like that? Rabbits, yeah.
It's only
We
eating.
didn't notice them in the first year, but we weren't looking that hard.
Yeah.
This year we're really keeping an eye on things, and
I haven't seen them eat any of the produce. What they're doing is eating the butt. So like our raspberries, they're just eating all the top.
the new shoots on the raspberries.
It's just, yeah, but we have no trees fully developed yet to even support a possum. So we've had one possum who's come in and we think she was eating the birds because we have got lots of nests, so we think she was up getting the birds.
Yeah.
But she doesn't stay because there's no trees to stay in.
Yeah, there's not cover for her.
Yeah, and we've got a little trick. We've got a school bell.
Okay.
And James rings the school
Oh,
bell.
I'd sneak up to the possum and then ring this bell.
And it's absolutely terrifying. So he goes a mile.
Yeah.
So we're good.
What a great deterrent.
I know. It's so fun.
And we do have a dinner bell here. Because sometimes I'm down the back
Yeah.
in the garden and I hear the bell ringing. Oh, dinner time. Because the daylight saving, it just throws you right out when we're not used to it from living in Queensland for so long. And we just lose track of time.
Yeah, you could get late very quick.
Yeah.
But not paddies yet. Once again, we don't have the bush cover for them because I know that they come out. I'm not going to go into it because being a wildlife keeper, yes, I do know all the things. So we don't have the area yet.
Yeah.
But once a lot of our trees grow up, we're not sure what will happen then.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't, insect-wise, haven't really noticed anything so
Cabbage.
far. Oh, the cabbage, yeah.
That's the only one that suffered, so we've changed. So last year we lost most of our cabbages. So this year we've changed the practice. So we're still learning, we're still developing, we're still...
Oh, it's fun learning. It's a journey.
Yeah. Keeps
yeah.
on your toes.
Yeah, really enjoying the journey. Yeah.
Oh, I'm enjoying the gardening and I'm enjoying eating the produce as well.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Like the berries were such a massive hit last year, so we had, I don't know, what did we have? About 10 plants of strawberries, and we're now over 120.
Wow.
So we really packed it up, but they went really well last year. Same with the raspberries, we only had two plants, and now we've got about 50 of them. So if the rabbits can keep off them, please.
I think especially berries more recently when there's been the controversy with the sunberry practices, I'm not surprised they're very popular. Your berries are very popular.
We've got more of a problem happening now with the government introducing a new law.
What's it for lettuce and berries
And melons.
and melons?
Yeah. So it's because it was going to catch a whole range of produce. Do they narrow the specificity of it, or have they changed it at all, or is it just...
We're not aware of any changes, it's just the proposals.
Yeah, okay.
And we did write a submission to say that we oppose it because we don't make enough money here to warrant getting certification.
Yeah.
We don't know how much that will cost, maybe up to $1,000
Yeah, and that's a massive...
per annum, and you
Yeah,
can guarantee it'll go up.
Yeah.
Because so far they're not distinguishing between the teeny tiny people and the big government. They're big corporations. They're charging the same amount across the board.
Yeah.
So we're not sure what they'll come up with, but we know once they get their hooks into you, they never let go.
And we let them know that not only is it we're just two people
Just supplementing our income with a small plot.
doing this, but also the fact that it's a tourism thing, it's the local thing, health. Even just in the 2 years that we've been here, just how many people, like we've mentioned before, saying that they can't wait for the roadside store to come out again. They want our veggies on the store. When are you bringing them in? Are you bringing them this? So we have markets that actually ask us, are you bringing your veggies this year? Pulling that away.
Yeah.
So they're intending on all that. It's just, you are not, and Tasmania is tourism.
It's the
You know?
one thing we really liked about Tasmania when we came on holidays before was stopping at all the roadside stalls.
Yep.
Stopping and talking to the local people and interacting. That's the thing we loved about it.
Yeah.
And small businesses. I love small business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to the culture, the local.
Oh, it's everything really.
Yeah, you start thinking, if you're going to do that, well, you're going to start doing all the markets and the arts things and everything else. That's small business.
Yeah.
What difference does it make if it's growing something or if it's producing something else? The amount of stuff that we have just in this house that is from locals, all Tasmanian stuff, and anyway, moving on.
YouTube. You get people from around the world watching what you do, what you make.
Yep.
Can you talk a bit about that experience?
So I do crochet tutorials, everything from socks, beanies to jumpers. I do simple, straightforward designs, nothing fancy or anything like that. The biggest comment that I get is that they actually find it easy and simple to follow. I am a trainer and assessor, trained, qualified, certified, all the diplomas and everything behind me. So I am very anal with the way I do it. And so they seem to like that, and I try and put forward that I'm a very honest way. Like, I'm not good at sewing, so don't follow what I'm doing, but here's how we do it if you want to.
Yeah.
And I can't read or write patterns. So therefore, I started out by watching other people and getting the basics and then utilising that and using it in my own designs now. And the more I learn, the more I just go, I don't need to watch you anymore. I can do my own. But I can't remember it. And even if I write it down, I go, oh, what did I have no idea. So that's how it came about. I had to film myself and then I watch myself doing it. And then I go, oh, so I thought, why not just share it with everybody else and see if they like it or not?
Yeah.
So most of my people, believe it or not, are from America.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second lot, see, YouTube's just told me this. The second lot is
they like inches and
yeah, which I refuse to conform.
they have to convert metric.
The amount of them go, what's that in inches? And I go, Google it. It's like I used to say to all my students, how do I find this? Google it. You're lucky. We used to have to go to something called a library, where there was something called a book that you actually had to open up and read.
So most of you from America.
America, and then Australia, Canada, and New Zealand, which I was like, oh, that's good. Yeah.
It's very international.
And it's surprising which ones are popular and which ones aren't.
Oh, yeah. Like, the one that's gone viral is a hooded cow. So it's a scarf around the neck and you put a hood over.
Okay.
Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a poncho's the next one, and then one I just released, which was a V-neck jumper. I think that's got to do with the prettier thumbnail or something. Who knows? I don't know.
What are some memorable moments in the last 2 years, in particular?
Oh,
Everything. No,
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like the move down here,
it was
this whole last 2 years has gone like this. That's so quick.
I
And
don't know.
everything about it, except the wind.
Don't know
has
if you've
been
had things in your
brilliant.
life where everything falls into place all of it at once, and it just seems like that's the way it's meant to be. That's what's happened in the last couple of years.
How good's that?
Just one thing after another, like tumbling down a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it took
Well, it's a good thing that you made the call.
It took 7 years. We decided in 2018 that we'd move down here, and then every year we'd come down, we'd look, we did it different times of year, see if we could cope with the cold and all the rest of it, because it's been 25 years since we lived in cold, and we did all the research, and we went around the whole state, and we looked absolutely everywhere. We looked at every property we could come across, we put a bid on everything we could, and it just was
Kept falling through.
one thing after another, and we were just like, is this ever going to happen? And we were starting to get really upset, really disheartened. The price was going up and up and up and up, and we were just like, this is never going to happen. It's just not, because COVID hit and couldn't do anything. And then finally let's just go back for a holiday. just go for it. And I'd been keeping my eye on this property for months. And we were just about, well, it was like a weekend before we were going to leave, and I dragged this one here, and he's going,
The house didn't look too good.
property wasn't much better. I dragged him here, and I said, just take a look. And we're walking around going, yep. I said, I'm going to go for a walk down the backyard. You boys can, the real estate, you boys can have a look around the property or whatever. I'm going up the back. So off I went up the back, turned around, I went, sold. That view, you can't buy that view. You can't, you can't change that view or whatever. But this we can change. We can fix this up.
Yeah.
We can make this whatever we want. So I came back and I said, sold, yes. So he says, make an offer. So he made a ridiculously low offer, and it got accepted. We're like,
Yeah.
and everything,
So rolled in from there.
finances, selling our other house, everything just went do 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 do, and it was like it was meant to be, and it was just. So from that moment onwards, it's just been such a great journey, just so good.
One of the memorable moments for me was when we got here, and we had to keep going. We had to get, the bathroom didn't work, so we needed to have showers. We went down to the local caravan park, knocked on the door. I said, hello, we've moved into the area. Can I use your shower? And she said, go right ahead.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then so we, like twice a week, we make our trip down to the caravan park, and we got to know them. And
Our neighbours
yeah, and
just rocked up within an hour of us arriving. Just
yeah, hello.
anything you need help for, anything. And then we had a major storm a month later, and then he's standing outside in the rain that's just hailing down on him, and wind and everything. And he's, are you okay? Yeah, we're good. You got everything. You got nothing. We're like, you do know we've moved from Cairns where we get cyclones.
Yeah.
But
So beautiful. Just
yeah,
Yeah.
we call him Dad because he's such a dad. He cares for us so
Very
much.
sweet, Yeah.
so then we meet a lot of people at the markets, and we keep running into people we know all the time. And just one thing leads to that. But when we're out here, we spend a lot of time here. We don't really go anywhere.
No.
We don't like to go anywhere since we're here.
Yeah.
And yeah, just don't feel like going anywhere, do we?
No, because it's just, we say hello to the mountain every morning.
So our interactions are mostly at markets and stalls, and about when we go to town. You sell some stuff in some of the shops in the town, yeah.
The amount of growth that we've had here has, like, only 2 years of doing markets here compared to 6-7 years doing markets up there. The amount of growth in 2 years down here is nuts, just nuts.
But
The amount of people we've met, the amount of markets, the amount of festivals, the amount of all that we do, stuff is already going into shops. It's just nuts. And the amount of orders. I'm just finishing up a hand spun from a fleece which I got over in Westbury. Just, I would never have had that before. It's just crazy nuts.
Yeah.
Just,
But we in Cairns we were working full time and doing markets on the weekends.
Yeah.
So we'd be working 7 days a week most of the time.
but
Yeah.
we were still going, I was still going to be working when I realised that I didn't need to.
Yeah, and it's
But
change in life.
I think we
Not
still
having a
would have
mortgage
had-
anymore down here has been the real change.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah, and we can concentrate on our business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do the markets. You Mole Creek, Deloraine. Any others?
Westbury.
Yeah.
We just started doing one at the Latrobe, and then we do festivals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
for
Agfest, Truly Tasmanian,
Tulip Festival
Tulip,
at Wynyard.
EcoFest, the Heirloom, which was the garlic and tomatoes, now called the Heirloom. We're going to do that for the first time.
We do shows like Campbelltown,
Steamfest,
Steamfest,
Show,
Chudley Show,
Campbelltown Show.
just anything that we think we can sell stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's constantly meeting new people, and it's great. It's just, yeah.
It's also a bit of an advertisement. So maybe people buy some things at the market, but they also maybe see what else you do and can buy.
Oh, the amount of people who come up and go, I bought a jumper
easily.
from you at such and such a place. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, so we're getting more orders now because people are getting to know us.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yes. And shops as well?
Yeah, 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shops
there's
are
the Collective in Deloraine.
Yes.
And I don't know the name of her store. She just opened up in Sheffield.
Sheffield, yeah.
Okay. Similar sort of setup to the Collective?
Yeah. So she's
Doing all
yeah.
handmade stuff, local handmade stuff, yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So it's good to see people making their own
Yes.
things instead of importing everything all the time. Bad.
What are your plans for the future?
I'd like to see the market garden become better, like just more streamlined, and so I can get it to a point where I can produce enough stuff to maybe supply a kitchen or something like that later on.
Yep.
Yeah, supply the pubs.
Or a
and,
pub, not get too big, but just big enough.
Yeah.
So the Mole
Yeah.
Creek pub, maybe some things in Deloraine. The Mennonite's grocery store in Deloraine, they've said they'd be interested to have a look at what we've got.
That's great.
And another restaurant last year did, but he never followed up with it. Yeah, growing
Just
that.
stre-
So big
just- yeah.
summer thing that, and then wherever our products take us is where they take us.
And
There's
with
no
that-
real.
Gardening, I like to experiment and try and get some stuff growing more out of season, garlic, spinach, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But that's something we don't know much about, but
Yeah,
we're learning.
Is that greenhouse territory?
Oh.
Chopping and changing a little bit? Or?
We would love a greenhouse. The wind here is what's holding us back from building it.
Yeah.
Because we've got to come up with something that, and also the council, we've got to come up with something that won't blow away, be strong enough. Yeah.
Get strong winds coming from the western tiers down there.
However, today is coming from over there. But also, we've made up 3 spots for RVs.
Yeah.
But whether we'll keep them or not, because once again, that's council as well. Because we're on cave land, we have to get surveyed and that we don't have any caves underneath us, and that a caravan can just fall through, or our building can fall through, or whatever else.
Okay.
Mm.
That's an interesting. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, cast land.
Yeah, so it's all Caveside, lots of caves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our neighbours go, what a load of bull, I wouldn't put my prized bull on a piece of land that's going to have caves on it, so you're fine. You tell council that then,
Yes.
please.
Yeah.
So there are 3 spots out there, so if and when we ever get around to doing that, we'll develop that.
And that is welcoming other people who have caravans on
Yes.
site. Yeah.
They'd have to be fully self-contained because we're not set up.
For like showers and
Yeah,
that sort of
yeah,
stuff.
we don't have the water because we're on tank,
Mm.
don't have the sewerage or anything like that, so they'd have to be fully self-contained. But when you've got that beautiful scenery out there, I'd love to share it.
Yeah.
And then developing up the rest of our property, so to be able to grow. So at the moment our shed is a room in the back for James to do all
Yeah.
his work.
I used to have a really big shed up in Cairns, and now I'm down to one room. And every time I need to do something, I have to pull everything out.
So it makes it a little
and put it
tight.
back in. Yeah.
So we need to develop that and get my she shed back. And
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
developing the market garden side of it and the woolen stuff. Just keep doing that.
Keep doing what you're doing, keep growing.
Yeah.
Sounds like
and
then-
just organically.
And then in the meantime, renovate the house bit by bit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's the plan. And then before we know it, we'll be really old. It's the journey. It's the journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A last question. It's normally what's your favourite part of the Meander Valley, but I suspect you'll probably say Caveside.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I guess my question then is, you looked at all of Tasmania to move down to. Why did you end up choosing here?
Well, we-
Always ended up back here.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So Chudley was our first choice. We always ended up back in Chudley. We always started out at Deloraine and end up at Chudley and staying at the showgrounds.
So we'd looked at buying more land somewhere, so I could be a hobby farmer or something like that. And the places, when we first started looking, the prices were right, and then they started creeping up. We couldn't really afford a big property, so we looked further out of town, places like Waratah, and thought, it's cheap land out there, but it's a long way from anywhere, and it's really harsh weather. And then I looked on the east coast, lots of bushfires, a bit dry, just like too dry for me. I love being around the dairy farms and stuff like that. And we always ended up in this area. It was just on a good day. I reckon 2 out of 3 days are pretty good here. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We just have to put up with the wind and the
You have to
cold
have
now
one
and again.
negative to your 101 positives.
Yeah.
So the one negative is the wind.
Yeah.
But since we've been here, the first year we had record frost. It was -9 degrees. It froze all the pipes, and we had to put a blanket over the toilet. Luckily, we got the fire going.
It wasn't that fire either. It was a really bad one.
Yeah,
It was this.
we had to renovate. Yeah,
Wow.
and then this year we had the record cold in spring.
Don't make it easy for you.
I reckon if we can make it through this, we'll be right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we always ended up here. I like the ruralness of it. The whole of Tasmania is quite rural.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Peace and
just-
quiet. Because when we were in Cairns, we lived next to a sports ground, and I had football practice twice a week, and then football games on the weekend. And people hooning around and very busy. And now it's just quiet. Just a couple of people wave to them when they go past. And very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so quiet.
the tranquility.
No lights.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice.
And we don't feel like we need to be around lots of people. When you're young, you like to go to parties and you want to be popular, but not when you're my age. I don't know about you.
No, you know what I'm like. I'm an introvert. It's funny, we had Anne-Marie, the counsellor. Yeah. So she always comes by the store and says hi. And she found out that I was in tourism, worked for tourism for 23 years or whatever. No, actually, most of my life. And she says, "Oh, you'll have to come to the network." And I said, "No, I'm not." She goes, "What?" I said, "I can't do that, no." She goes, "Well, you're honest at least." She said, "But I'll hold your hand." I said, "No." I said, "Look, I'll sit in a corner, and if you come up and talk to me, I'll be absolutely fine, and I'll talk your ear off. But don't expect me to come up and start networking with people. I won't do it. I can't. I've never, no. Nothing puts."
No,
She said, "It's like, you're a tour guide. You know how much it takes me to work up to come out and say, 'Hi, how you doing?' Once I get started, I'm fine. I'll talk your ear off. I won't shut up, but don't, no."
Yeah, once she gets going, she's fine. It's just the initial interaction.
Every time we did
Yeah.
a tour or something together, I don't know where we were, and he'd start talking to everybody, like on a boat tour or something. He'd start talking to everybody, and I'd be like sitting there going, and then they start talking in, and then I'll be like, taking over.
Yeah. And I go, "Oh, I'm mad at this."
And he'll move on.
Get back in the challenge, yeah.
Yeah, or if they say something wrong on a tour, I go, "No, that's not what they say." And then everybody's, "Oh, what is it?" And I was like, "Oh."
And what else do we like about the Meander Valley then? The food's great. I like one of our.
Oh, holy
Yeah.
hell, yeah.
I put on a lot of weight since I've been here.
You've been working so hard, haven't
You
you?
supplement it with all the food that's around you.
I'm not working full time anymore, so when I feel a bit tired, I just come and have a break.
No, just the beauty of it. Like when we got off the boat, we drove down here, and it was the most perfect, pristine, clear crystal, not a breath of air day. It was just like, and we come to, I don't know whether you noticed, it was a bit horrible day today, but you get to the top of the hill and you come down and all is just the whole of the valley. And it was just perfect, crystal clear. And I just burst into tears of happiness because I'm like, oh my God, this is so perfect. Just, and that was like cemented. It was like Tasmania was saying, "Welcome, you've made it. Welcome." It was just absolutely beautiful, and that nowhere else. And it's our soul place. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're home when we're here.
Yeah. It's just